Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Calix Austin. I will be joined by Thomas Maloney. Welcome to the JV McBain Ramblers versus the Manton Rangers. Just about ready to hear the start the game. It's going to be Manton's ball. Number 2, Lucas Letts has it right now. Gives it over to number 10, Logan. Can't pronounce that last name. Number 3, Cooper Jill with it now. He puts up a shot. No good. It's going to be rebounded. Almost rebounded by Max Ealing, but thrown out of bounds.
Quick start here early in this one. It looks like Manton ready to go here as they're trying to get a win here in this one.
Winkle hands it over to Ealing. Ealing now gives it over to Thomas. Thomas gets it to Coochie. Gives it over to Skierback. Back to Thomas. Over to Ealing. Ealing, nice little pump fake. Gives it over to Winkle. He's going to drive, turns around, gives it to Coochie. Coochie seems to be setting up the offense. To Thomas. Over to Winkle. Now Winkle's going to set up the offense.
McBain just trying to take their time and run through it. Find the open man down low, like right here.
Gives it over to Skierback. Thomas. Big pass over to Winkle. He's going to go for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Logan. Stolen by Skierback, I think that is, and he puts up a shot for 2.
Nice job by Brody. Recognizing that it's early in this one and that they can get a couple points off of some steals, and just steals the ball and then gets an easy shot down low for 2.
Number 3, Cooper Chittle goes up. Ends up running into, I didn't quite catch who he ran into, but it's going to get charged.
Yeah, it's going to be a charge right there. I think it was Braden. I'm not 100% sure. It was either Braden or Brennan. But a nice job by one of them, setting their feet, drawing the charge, and now getting the ball back.
Able to have another chance at this. Gets it over to Thomas. He's looking. Gets it over to Skierback. Over to Coochie now. Pass down over to Winkle. Winkle gets rid of that before he ends up falling. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas for the 3 is going to be no good. Going to get rebounded by Skierback.
Good hustle by Brody, and that's 2 for Brody.
Another shot put up by him.
Yeah, Brody Skierback on fire early in this one.
Yeah, he is. Ball given over to Gabe Hessel right now with Manton, and we're going to get a jump ball by the looks of things.
It'll be McBain ball as Manton won the tip. So far in this one, a pretty fast start. Manton's just been struggling offensively, not hitting shots, but McBain doing a good job on the defensive side. And they're stealing the ball, and then Brody Skierback's been just scoring on easy layups in transition.
Thomas with the ball right now, gets it back to Skierback, who gives it over to Winkle. Winkle to Ealing. Ealing looks for the 3, changes his mind. Gets it over to Skierback now. Trying to get somebody to come up to help him. To Winkle now.
Trying to run something else. Manton playing some good D right here, but Brennan gets a little room, and he's going to shoot the 3 ball.
7-0 right now with 5:30 left in the first. Shot put up by Cooper for Manton. It's not going to be any good, and Lucas is going to get the rebound on that. Gets it back to Cooper for Manton. He gives it over to number 20, Ben DeYoung. He gives it to Talon. Talon's going to put it up. No good. It's going to get rebounded by, I think that was Ealing, right?
Yep. That was good defense, but Max is a little sped up right now. I feel like a couple guys are. They're trying to come out to an early lead here. They're a little sped up, and that pass is just off the mark and just went out of bounds. So it will be Manton's ball again, and now they're trying to work some offense here.
We're going to get another whistle. Looks like they're going to call a push on the Ramblers. It's going to be Manton's ball. Gets that over to Cooper. He tosses it over to Lucas. Back to Cooper. Cooper for the 3. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Gabe. He's going to put it up. It's not going to be good. Rebounded by Talon. He's going to put it up. No good. And finally rebounded by Skierback. Gives it over to Coochie. Coochie's now going to make his way down the court.
Nice job by Brennan, just running out in transition, trying to get some points in the fast break, as they've scored most of their points doing that so far. And he's noticed that it was a mismatch and that they have more guys down the court, so he just was calm, pulled the ball back out, and then decided to run some offense, which now led to this foul right here.
Gives McBain another chance to set this up cleanly and not have to worry about something going wrong. Winkle with it right now. Gets it over to Skierback. It looks like he wasn't going to be able to quite get a hold of that. But he's going to get a shot up and good.
Yeah, and that's the 6th point of the game for Brody Skierback early in this one. So Brody on point so far and hitting all of his shots as well as playing some pretty good defense.
Bit of confusion for the ball. Eventually ends up in the hands of Talon. He's going to get that up, and it's going to be good for the first points for Matt in this game.
Yep, everyone just lost the ball in that little play right there, and it ended up going right into a Manton player's hands. And Talon, he just hit the shot as it was a wide open layup, and
yeah,
it is going to give him the first points on the board for Manton tonight. So
it looks like that pass was originally intended for Gabe, but he wasn't quite able to get a hold of it. It looked like it went in between his legs. Everybody just dived for it at once.
Yeah, I think one of the McBain defenders hit it, and it just ended up going in a bad spot, which caused it to just end up being that layup.
Speaking of a bad spot, Winkle almost losing control of the ball, saving it just barely from going out of bounds.
They do a nice job, though, of calming down, getting it up to the top, and now looking to run some offense.
Allen has it right now, gets it over to Skierback. He's going to go for the three. In and good.
Brody Skierback is on fire right now. That's 9 points already in the first quarter. He is tearing it up right now in this one.
12-2 is the score right now with 3:15 left in the first. And Winkle's running down the court with the ball. Gets it back to Skierback. He's going to put up another shot. A little short on that one. He's going to get his own rebound, and we're going to get a whistle.
He missed that's his first miss of the tonight, but he did a nice job of hustling, getting his own rebound, and then drawing the foul as he put up the putback. So Brody doing a great job early in this one, as well as a lot of these guys. They're running the offense, playing good defense. They've held man to 2, and they're doing a great job.
Been doing a good job of getting those rebounds, too.
Yeah,
able to get a hold of those.
Crashing the board and boxing out, and it's really helped. I mean, I've seen Max get a couple, Brody, Allen, and even Brandon got some, and I think Braden got one as well. So they're doing a great job, and I'm pretty sure winning that battle as well.
I'm pretty sure both of those shots by Brody were good.
Yep.
Was able to make up for the one he missed.
Yeah, that's going to extend McBain's lead to 12 early in the game, only the first quarter, so that is huge in this one.
Still got 3 minutes left in this one. And it's going to be Rangers' ball by the looks of things.
Yeah, there was going to be a foul. Brennan, he jumped up trying to block his shot, but the guy kind of pump faked, and so ended up hitting him, and it just ended up being a foul.
Yeah, once you do that, it's kind of just a recipe for one.
Yeah, that's why in the defense you don't want to jump, because they tell us that if you jump, it's never going to lead to anything good. So either you're going to jump right past the dude and they're going to go, or you're going to foul. And so try to stay on your feet as much as you can.
And that's what we've seen was that foul.
Yep.
Thomas with the ball now. Trying to look for somebody. Finally able to break away and get it over to Ealing. He's going to go down and around. Gives it to Skierback. Skierback, nice little pump fake there. Ball's going to get hit out of bounds. It looks like it may have been hit onto his leg and he accidentally kicked it out or something.
Yeah, but he was under tight pressure as they tried to double him as he was driving in the lane and caused him to just lose the ball.
Trying to stay out from, trying to keep from falling out.
Nice steal by Alan Thomas.
Gets it over to Skierback. Tries to get it back to Thomas. Hit out of bounds by, I think that's Lucas.
Yeah, but it tipped off Allen's hand, so it will be
I seen that.
Man's ball. So
Allen,
nice steal by Allen, but
yeah, trying to go for that save from the out, but
yeah.
All right, Cooper making his way down the court for Manton right now. Gives it over to Talon, who gives it over to number 21, Harden. Or Hayden, my bad. And 3 seconds.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that one. Sometimes the refs miss that call, but that's a good job by the officials, seeing that he was in the box for a little too long and call the violation right there on that one.
I'm impressed most of the time when the refs do end up calling it because, like you said, a lot of the times the refs end up just completely missing that one. More focused on where the ball's at and whether or not they're out, in, or what's happening.
Yep. And a lot of officials will get a lot of criticism and just a lot of bad things happen to officials. And so if you want to sign up to be an official, and because maybe you think that you can be a good official, go ahead and check out MHSA.com where you can sign up to be a ref in the state of Michigan.
Skierbeck puts up another shot. No good. It looks like he may have been hit in the face on that one. That's when he came down, was holding the side of his head.
Yeah, I think he got hit around the eye area.
Second shot, I think that is that he missed, but he's going back up for a free throw to make up for that now.
Yep, he doesn't look too injured or anything. He's still alive and he's breathing well, so he should be good here. First one just short. Score
right now, 14-2 with 1:23 left in the first.
Yeah, we haven't had a bucket in a little while for either team, but I mean, McBain got off to a really fast start, so.
I think they're trying to make up for the varsity girls game last night.
Yeah, as we did see that the varsity girls did end up losing to Manton. So the Highland Conference race for the girls varsity is still really close between a lot of teams, actually. So we could end up seeing a lot of different outcomes, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Skierbeck's second shot was up and good, and right now that looked like it was Cooper with a shot. It was no good. It's going to get rebounded by, I think that's Coochie. He gives it over to Winkle now. Back to Coochie. Coochie was looking at that three, changed his mind, gives it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck gives it to Winkle. Winkle back to Skierbeck now. Over to Thomas. Thomas almost loses control of that, saves it.
Looks like Manton is in a zone defense, but they cannot leave Braden Winkle open as he's going to punish you at the three ball. Now we are going to get a timeout by the Rangers. Score McBain 18, Manton 2. So we'll see you after the short timeout break, brought to you by L&J Meat Market.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
Alrighty, we are back. Score 18-2 with 47 seconds left in the first, and it's going to be Manton's ball.
Manton off to a slow start in this one. Only 2 points. It is the first quarter. McBain has been playing pretty stellar defense as of yet. So Manton looking to just try and hit some shots here.
Yeah, and it looks like they're just trying to find a hole to go through. McBain's defense is just on it. And number 10, Logan puts up a shot. It's not going to be any good, and it looks like he's going to have a chance at the free-throw line.
Yeah, nice job by number 10. That's Logan Pettingill. Nice job driving in. He was in triple coverage, and he missed the shot, but he drew the foul. He's going to the line, so pretty nice job.
First shot, I think it's no good. Second shot, it's going to be a little to the left.
They're going to say he didn't hit the rim, so it's going to automatically be McBain ball now.
Winkle to Coochie, back to Winkle. Gives it to Elang, almost stolen. He's able to hold on to it. Gets it to Winkle. Winkle for that three. Up and good.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, can't leave Braden Winkle wide open like that. He's going to punish you, and that's twice already. So now Braden Winkle is at 6 points. So we got 2 players for McBain with quite a few points in this one.
Starting to see more than just Skierbeck scoring. It's going to be the end of the first quarter, 21-2.
McBain dominating Manton so far in this one. We'll see you in the second quarter now.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Evil's whole hog sale is happening now.
Only $1.89 a pound hanging weight. You can fill your freezer for less.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts, packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Evil's General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
All right, we are back. Score right now, 21-2. Getting ready to start the second quarter. We got 2 new people out, Kamler Inglerate and Kyle DeZoo for the Ramblers.
Yep. So far in this one, McBain off to a really hot start. 21 points in 1 quarter is pretty good, especially for a JV team. And that is going to definitely help them out in this one. Manton right there, though, starting this quarter. They're starting off this quarter with a little more heat.
Yeah, they are. And Kyle DeZoo, he's a pretty good 3-point shooter. You leave him open, he'll take that shot.
Yeah, there's quite a few shooters on this JV. I know that Braden Winkle can obviously shoot. Cam can shoot. Kyle, like you just said, and as well as Josiah Krutoff. So quite a few guys. And right there, we're going to see Max Ealing just drive in and as well. And he's using his muscle just getting in, powering through.
Right now, Cooper with the ball. He's searching. Gives it over to, I think that's Lucas. Back to Cooper. Cooper now just going to kind of set up this offense for the Rangers. Over to Lucas. Nice little pump fake. He's going to drive, put up that shot. Kind of like a half dunk. He went like halfway up and then finished with the layup.
Yeah, it almost looked like for where we were from, it almost seemed like he was about to dunk it. But what happened was he just kind of slapped it off the backboard. So nice job by Lucas. And now Manton's coming back in this one. Now they're at 7 points.
Shot's going to count, and they're going to get the foul.
Yeah.
Only been like, what, minute or two, and they're already.
Yeah. They're already closing the gap. Free throw is good, making the deficit 15. They are in a press, as well as a zone defense. No, they're not. They're in a man.
Spear back to Cam. Cam's going to go for that 3. So close. Hits the backboard just a little too far back. It's going to come back out. Nothing's going to happen with that one. And a layup by Talon, who made that 3 earlier at the beginning of the quarter. That's going to be up and good. And it looks like I think that's going to be a timeout by McBain. 30-second. We're going to keep it here for this one.
Yeah, nice job by Manton coming out of the quarter. I don't know what happened, but they just went crazy. Then now they're at 10 points. What, they were at 2, correct? They just scored 8 unanswered points.
Yeah.
And as well, and great defense. They went into a press a little bit, so it's obviously speeding up McBain, trying to force turnovers, steal the ball.
And they were able to throw up that 3 like at the very beginning.
Yeah, they came out, got the ball, and they shot right away, made the 3, and they've just been on a roll since.
Yeah, within like 30 seconds they were getting back up there. Only down by 13 now, though.
Yeah, so we could potentially see a ball game here in this one as they're going to come back to this press here, trying to speed up McBain and force turnovers.
Kyle searching for somebody to give this ball to when coming back in. Gets over to Cam. Cam almost loses it. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it's out on Cam, I think that was.
Yeah, I think the ref signaled that it was off his knee or foot.
Tapped like the side of his legs.
Yeah, he was tapping his leg. So he's trying to just say that, obviously, that it was off of McBain.
They're going to throw Brendan Cucci in for Kyle DeZoo. Score right now 23-10 with 6:25 left in the half. I'm not quite sure if our scoreboard's working 100% properly. We were having some issues earlier with it.
And that's another 2 good for Manton. So Manton only down 11 now.
Cooper's been putting out some good layups lately.
Yeah, he's just been driving in and getting free lanes to the hoop as there's been no help side.
Him and Talon, they've been putting up a lot. And Brody goes up for a shot, instantly met by Gabe. And looks like Brody is going to get the free throw chance. Kind of wet up for that shot and just collided instantly.
Yep, he just drove right in, saw that there was the defense back was turned down low, the help side D, and he just took it, and he got there just a second late. If he was a second earlier, that's going to be an easy layup, but he got fouled, so he's going to shoot 2 free throws because he just made the first here.
Chance to make up for the missed one. 24-12. Oh, second shot was so close, hit the very edge of the rim. And ball's going to go out on the Rangers by the looks of things.
They said it's out on McBain. Interesting. But it will be Manton ball.
Not going to comment on that one. He's going to let it go. McBain still leading by 12, so. Shot put up, no good. It's going to get rebounded by Coochie. He's going to give it over to Winkle. He's going to come back, try to set something up. Can't quite get there. Gives it to Coochie to try to catch a break. Back to Winkle. Gives it to Ealing. Nice deep pass into Coochie, who was just completely unguarded. Had one person behind him, but.
Yeah, he got a nice screen from one of his teammates, which allowed that to just be down low. And then McBain, nice job of moving the ball around and finding open three-point shooter, and that shot was good.
Really nice three-point by Cam. He was back by like 2-3 feet behind the three-point when he made that, too. That was a deep one.
Shot no good right there from Manton. McBain ball in transition. Cam.
For another 3, oh, just a tiny bit short. Hits the rim. He was so close to getting 2 in a row, though. They're going to say it's
Manton ball. Going to get a sub. Couple subs, actually.
I thought that one was out on the Rangers, but
I think it hit Cam.
Yeah, we do have kind of an awkward view up here.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to tell, and these refs are way closer than us. So
yeah, they're down there seeing it all. We're like up like 10 feet, 15 feet. Our view's a little more slanted than theirs is, so I can see how things may be different. Failed shot attempt. It's going to get rebounded by Cam. He's going to get that over to Winkle. Over to open Brody. He's going to throw that 3 up. Ooh. He hits the rim. It almost goes in, but changes its mind. Ealing's going to get that rebound and put up a layup.
Nice job by Max. Notice that his buddy's shot was no good. He hustled down the court, got the rebound, and then he just made the putback. So great job right there.
Yeah, he was like, I got you. Here you go.
Yep.
Gets it up for him.
And that's why you got to hustle back. I mean, if sometimes it'll be a fast break layup, and sometimes they miss, and then your teammate can just rebound it.
Yeah.
And then just like that, a putback.
Looks like another 3-second. Yeah, Brody was down there by himself, wide open, with like 2-3 Rangers down there with him. And by the time he missed and the ball almost hit the ground, everybody else was down here. Like, they can hustle. And a bit of a fight for the ball between Max, and I think that's number 20, Ben DeYoung. It's going to go out on, I'm not sure on who. Yeah, it's going to be out on the Rangers by the looks of it, maybe?
I think they called a foul, as I think.
Oh, yeah.
There's a push.
It was a whole bunch of confusion. There was about like 4 people around them, too, so. And another little tussle between Ealing and Ben DeYoung.
Yeah, that time over the back foul was on Max. He's trying to be aggressive, get his own rebound, but DeYoung did a nice job of boxing him out, and then it forced the foul.
I can see how there could be a bit of tension between those two. They're both bigger kids on both of their teams, and they seem to be leading for like defense and offense for them both.
Yeah, they both seem like the nitty-gritty guys that you want on your team, and it could start getting physical down low for sure. I 100% agree.
Yeah. Because they fouled on each other like within 5 seconds apart. So I can see that becoming a problem further down the road for this game. Looks like some subs for Manton. We got 3:44 left in the half. 29-12 right now. It's going to be scoring. Manton hasn't scored in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what happened. I mean, it kind of
They were doing so good.
They had that hot streak for a second, and then they kind of lost it.
And McBain broke it up.
And then McBain just started scoring again. So, and then we found a little lull here for past a little bit. But McBain just been on point during the defensive side of things right now.
McLain able to get the hold of that ball, gets it over to Winkle for him to set up that offense now. He's going to give that to Skierbeck. Skierbeck's trying to get it to Brody. It's going to be swatted out of the sky. Lands in the hands of Cam, and he's going to put up a 3.
That's just lucky right there. I mean, lucky that Cam was wide open like that, and lucky that the ball went right to him.
Swatted out of the sky and lands in his hands.
Then it's just an open shot, and Cam is going to hit that as he's a pretty lethal shooter just like Braden. Going to get a blocking foul right here.
We're going to take a look at the replay of that 3 by Kamler Engelwright where it just gets swatted out of the sky and lands in his hands, I do believe. Looks like a bit of issues on our technical side. Maybe we'll get the replay. Maybe we won't. Looks like they're going to have a timeout right now. I'm not sure who called that timeout.
So here's the instant replay that we got.
This one's good by the looks of it.
So try to pass it down low, and it
swatted out of the sky.
Just getting swatted, and Cam just got the ball, and he just let it fly, and that's going to be good for
no
3.
hesitation. He grabbed that, looked, seen he was open, and just went whoosh.
Yep, so pretty nice play right there, and also really nice, cool feature that we got now here at Rambler Review.
Cole Engelwright, thanks for spending all that time in OBS trying to set all this up for us.
Oh, yeah, he spent lots of hours doing that.
Lots.
And even more things as we got some new transitions now as well.
As you may have seen from our commercials and whatnot. And speaking of new things, we got Alan Thomas and Zeke Avercamp out on the court now.
Yeah, we've seen Alan earlier in this one, but
First
now
quarter.
This is Zeke coming in for the first time, and he's already at the free throw line, and he was in for like 5 seconds, and he's already shooting. So McBain looking to get back on that roll here.
There has been a bit of a rivalry between McBain and Manton, has there not?
A little bit. I feel like it's off and on every couple of years, but I definitely agree.
Tensions may be high in certain games.
Well, last year my JV team ended up beating Manton by only a couple in the first matchup, but then Manton ended up beating us at home in the second one. So I would say there's a little bit of tension here, and I recognize a couple of these guys that are on the JVs because I remember playing against them.
Manton able to get up a shot, 14-33. McBain still leading, but Manton was able to get up a 2. Not sure who put it up though. We were preoccupied. Lucas, I think that is with the ball. He's going to try to pass it in. No good, and it didn't go out of bounds. Allen ran into it, threw it back in. Skierbeck luckily got a hold of that. Gave it to Winkle. Winkle, nice handoff to Skierbeck. They're going to call him for a travel, though. I think he may have just been still midair and just flew a bit too far. Wow. I kind of thought that went out on this side, this side of the court.
Yeah, there is a little bit of crowd starting to show up here at this one.
Yeah,
Some
there is.
fans starting to show up, which is definitely causing both these teams to kind of try and speed up their game and try to kind of show off for the fans, you know?
Yeah, more eyes watching, more pressure. Engelwright with the ball. He's going to drive all the way down. Throws up a shot. A little bit of hesitation from the ball, just making you sit on the edge of your seats. Eventually goes in. Shot put up by Lucas. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Thomas.
Good defense by Zeke, standing there like a brick wall and not allowing any easy shot down low. And now McBain with it. 1:35 to go in the first half.
Winkle for a shot. No good. And it looks like Manton's marching band might be playing, because they're bringing out all their equipment up here onto this little balcony with us.
Yeah, did they play last night as well?
I wasn't here for that game. I got that day off because I did 3 other broadcasts before yesterday. So
I think they played last night as well, because I think
Maybe.
I think they have snow coming or something, because I see like in the corner here it says McBain eats grain and McBain is skibbity. So there's like some signs. I don't know why that is there, but
yeah,
I think that there's like a snow coming or something.
kind of like what we have during basketball season.
Yeah, and I think it's against us this year.
I just got confirmation. Band did play yesterday. Cole Engelwright, he was here. He's here for all of the basketball games. So, yeah. I think that was McBain with another shot up. Didn't see who got it, though. Did you?
No.
Okay.
I
35 to 14. I'm assuming it was McBain because we were at 33 last time I checked. About 45 seconds left in the half. Lucas with the ball right now for Manton. Nice little, like, behind the back layup, sort of. Tried to, like, put it up behind his head, bounced off the backboard and went in.
Yeah, just a nice reverse layup, like you said. And Manton, they've been good when they were making shots, but then they've had times where they're just struggling to make shots. But right here, nice steal by number 2.
Lucas is going to put up another one. Oh, and it rolls around the rim before falling out.
Will stay Manton ball. He almost dunked that. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I did. 20 seconds even left in this half.
That's very close to dunking it, but it just that was a wacky roll. It just rolled right off.
Yeah. The Rangers been having, like, off and on streaks for scoring this quarter. Like, beginning they were doing really good, then they took a break, and then they were doing good again, and then they took another break.
Exactly, and maybe right here we start another one. Probably not, though. There's only 5 seconds.
Cam's going to have the ball on this one. He's going to go for a last second. Almost goes into the balcony.
Yeah, he could barely see the hoop as there's 2 defenders right in his face. But that will do it for the first half. Your score, Manton 18, McBain 35. And Calix, I want to thank you for joining me. Have fun doing the rest of the game. I will be going and get ready for my game now.
Well, then thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
All right. We'll see you back after this halftime break.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
Evil's Whole Hog Sale is happening now.
Only $1.89 a pound hanging weight. You can fill your freezer for less.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts. packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Eagles General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood. Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now it takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsAutosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll-and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, we have something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Calix Austin, and I'm by myself now. Thomas had to go get ready for the Varsity boys basketball game. That's going to be coming up next. We got about 30 seconds left in official halftime. Score right now is 35-18. We're going to be going into the third quarter with that score, and it's going to be McBain's ball. Although coach is coming out on the court to talk to the players real quick. We got Braden Winkle, Brennan Cucci, Max Ealing, Alan Thomas, and Brody Skierbeck out for right now. It looks like I think it's Ealing came in for Zeke in between halves. I could be wrong. I don't remember who was out exactly like 10 minutes ago. Alrighty, halftime's officially over. We are ready to begin the rest of this game. All right, Cucci to Winkle. He's going to give that over to Ealing. Ealing's now going to search, find Thomas. Thomas going to get that to Skierbeck. First half, Skierbeck was really good at scoring, putting up most of McBain's points in that first quarter. And as of right now, oh, good steal, going to be tripped. We're going to have a bit of a scuffle on the floor. Refs are going to finally call something. It looks like it's going to be a... Oh, looks like they're not going to call anything due to just what happened. They're going to say went out of bounds on the Ramblers. It's going to be Rangers ball. All right. Failed pass attempt, almost going to go out of bounds. Going to get saved by Logan. He's going to get a hold of that now. He's going to be searching. Gets that over to Cooper. Cooper's going to go for a shot. It's going to airball it. Going to rebound it by Max. Max kind of sits there, make sure it's not going to go out, and he's going to actually be able to get a hold of it. He does. Nice deep pass to Skierbeck. Skierbeck for the three. Ooh, no close. Or no good. Almost so close. So close, no good almost. I said like 5 words at once. Ball appears to be out of bounds on the Rangers. It's going to be Winkle throwing it in. Score still 35-18. Oh, actually, I think it's new. I'm not sure. Skierbeck to Winkle. Winkle for a three. No good. It's going to get rebounded by, I think that's Logan. Nope, that's going to be Gabe. He's going to get that over to Cooper. Cooper over to Lucas. Lucas, nice little pump fake. Searching. He's going to go for that little drive down low. Still searching. He's going to throw that up. It's not going to be no good. It's going to almost land in the hands of Ealing. No good. It's going to bounce around a bunch. Eventually end up in the hands of Thomas. Thomas gives to Winkle. And Winkle's now going to move his way down the court. Gives it over to Ealing. Ealing, nice little pass over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck's going to put it up a little short. I think that's his third or maybe fourth shot he's missed all game. And he's put up quite a few for McBain. Going to have Manton subs. All right. Looks like it was out of bounds on the Rangers. I don't know if I already said that. My memory's not really the best. Winkle's going to give it to Cucci. Cucci's going to instantly go for a three. It's going to hit a little low. Skierbeck's going to get that rebound. He's going to put it up. A little too much force behind that one. Lucas with the ball right now. He's going to give that over to Talon. Talon's going to put it up and good. And he's been a pretty good scorer for not McBain, Manton. Cucci's going to have it. The ball's going to get ahead of him a bit. He's going to catch back up. Thankfully, nobody seen it and went for it. 6 minutes left. 35-20 right now is the score. Skierbeck's going to give that over to Winkle. Almost gets away from him. He gets back a hold of that. Gets it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck now hold that off to the side. Try to keep it from getting away from him. Gives it to Ealing. Ealing goes up. Brings it back down after the defender jumps up. Goes to put it back up. He's a little short on that one, though. Pass stolen by Skierbeck. He's going to put it up, and it's good. 37-20 with 5:35 left in the third. Manton starting to set up their offense. Tries to go for a pass. A little too much force. Skierbeck. Off of Skierbeck's hands. Off the hands of Allen, my bad. Lands in the hands of Ealing. He gives it to Winkle. Winkle passes it down to, I think that was either Allen or Skierbeck. They're going to put it up. It's not going to be any good. And Skierbeck's going to be fouled on. I know. The band for Manton is setting up. I'm assuming they're going to be playing in between games. First shot, up and good. 38-20 right now is the score. 5:25 left in the third. All right, second shot. It is up. It is in. 39-20. Gabe gets that over to Talon. Talon's going to move his way up now. gets that over to Cooper, and we're gonna get a whistle. 22, looks like he hit Talon or something, or not Talon, Cooper on accident maybe or something. It's gonna be a foul on Brody Skierbeck. Oh, foul on both teams. I must have, oh, that's right. Skierbeck shot, or Skierbeck was taking free throws. Yeah. This game's a game. Failed 3, ends up in the hands of Gabe. You could chalk that up as a pass. Went over and into his hands. Almost like it was intentional. I don't think it was, though. A nice little behind the back pass. We're going to take a look at this replay real quick of what exactly went down. And it looks like, yeah, it just looks like a whole bunch of confusion. And McBain was able to set up a giant wall, essentially. Just one big wall stopping them. And they eventually got that call. And Ealing tries to stop it from going across half court, which, of course, if it does in the possession of offense, it is against the rules. And Ealing ends up just throwing it in between his legs and bouncing off his, I think it was his calf or something. It's going to give Rangers a good chance with the ball now. 39-20 with 4:45 left in the third. Cooper kind of just sitting there, looking for something to happen. Tries to get over to Gabe. Gabe almost loses control of it. Kind of like a quick pass over to Lucas. Nice save by Coochie from going out. Gets it over to Allen. Allen gets a hold of it. Does not hold on to it for long. Gets it over to Winkle. Winkle back to Coochie. Coochie gives it to Allen. Allen's going to see an opening. Gives it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck for the 3. A little short. Hits the bottom of the net. Ealing with that rebound and puts it up. And once again, we've seen this happen earlier in the second quarter where Skierbeck goes for a 3, misses it, and Ealing's there instantly. He's like, hey, I got you, and puts up a layup for 2. 41-20 with 4 minutes, 4:05 left in the third. Gonna get a whistle. It's gonna be Rangers ball by the looks of things. Still no subs for McBain. They've been pretty low on their subs. They haven't been putting out many new people. They've been trying to keep the main starters in for the most part. They have switched out, I think they have switched out Max, Coochie, and Allen a couple of times, but they kept Skierbeck and Winkle in for the most part. If I'm not mistaken, they've been in all games so far. Coochie just looking for something. Gets it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck, nice little handoff to Coochie. Coochie able to slow himself down. Almost trips up his defender. Gets it over to Winkle. Winkle's going to get that over to Ealing. Ealing now is going to drive, put up that layup, up and good. 43-20 right now is going to be the score with 3:26 left in the third. Gives that over to Talon. Talon from Manton now is trying to pass it in. No good. It's going to get stolen, I should say. Not rebounded, but stolen by Ealing. He's going to give that over to Winkle, or to Coochie. Coochie's going to give the Winkle. To Ealing now. Max just kind of sitting there, waiting for someone. Finds Coochie. He gives it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck, little too much force in that pass. It was lined up perfectly for Ealing, but I think Ealing may have just put his hands up just a little too late and just went right over his head and out. Like I said, a little too much force by the looks of things. We got 2:50 left in the third. Sorry about that. I almost tripped over my my headset cable as I was walking around a bit. We're going to get a whistle. I'm thinking it's just out of bounds. I think that's what that was. Coochie with it now. Pretty high pass over to Winkle. I think he may have over-calculated that one or just overthought that one. Tries to get it to Skierbeck. He's able to get a hold of it. Saves it from going out just barely, though. And we're going to get a whistle on this one. They're going to say... I'm not sure what they're going to say, actually. Okay, they're going to say McBain's ball. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I was just making sure some things were going okay with the technical side. Thomas with the ball now. Gives it over to... It looked like it was going for Coochie. Went over Coochie's head. Winkle was able to be like literally right behind Coochie to grab a hold of that. Ealing and number 21, Hayden, my bad, struggle for the ball. It's going to end up in the hands of Gabe. Knocked out of his hands by Ealing. It's going to end up back in his hands. And a bit of a tussle for it between Coochie and Talon. We got Kamler Engelwright sitting back there just waiting. It's going to be Rangers with a push, I think that was. Yes. All right, Kamler Engelwright in for Brennan Coochie. And full timeout by, I think it was the Rangers. And my bad, it was not Rangers. It was not Rangers' foul. It was McBain's. And I will see you back after this quick break.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
Alrighty, we are back. Manton's ball. Timeout called by Manton. We got 150 left in the third. 43-20 right now is going to be the score. Ball's going to be stolen. They're going to call a kick. Kick on, I think, maybe McBain. Yeah. So, if you don't know, that pretty much just means that McBain tried to play soccer instead of basketball. Kick the ball. Try to get rid of it. Refs caught that. Shot's going to be up by, I think that was Talon. Yeah, Talon. They're going to say it's good. Are they? Yeah, they are. I'm a bit confused as to why the whistle was blown. McBain's ball. Not really sure what the whistle was for. Shot was put up and they went out of bounds to throw the ball back inbounds like they should. Confused a bit, but whatever. Cam was in a tight pinch, gives it over to Allen. Allen to Skierback back to Cam. Cam to Winkle for the three, and it's good. 46-22 with 1:23 left in the third. All right, failed shot attempt, or maybe a failed pass attempt. Ends up in the hands of Thomas. He's going to put it up. No good. Whistle's going to be blown. Lands in the hands of Skierback. Skierback's going to put it up after that whistle. It's going to be no good. It went in, but sadly it's not going to count because the whistle was blown beforehand and the game was technically stopped. Allen's going to be shooting 2 at the 3 throw. I'm pretty sure I missed the call by the ref. Sorry about that. 1:05 left in the third. 46-22. Bit of a sub for Manton. We have Cooper for Logan for Manton. Allen's going to go for that second shot. Just like the first one. Rolls in and out. We're going to get, I think that's on the arm. It's going to be McBain's ball. Or no, it's not. It's going to be Rangers' ball. Not quite sure what happened. I didn't see who they called it on. 1 minute left in the third. 46-22. Still going to be the score. Do believe there has been no score change yet for a minute. Lucas for a 3. It hits like the very extra part of the rim, between the rim and the backboard, and just bounces out and off. Or off and out, I should say. My bad. Thomas throwing this in after it goes out on the Rangers. Thinking of the wrong team for a second. Give her the Winkle. Winkle's going to get the ball stolen from him. Nice little behind the back pass by Talon. And they're going to go down. We're going to have a whistle. Not sure for what. Make sure I watch the ref this time. 20 with the push, I think that was. So I think it's Allen who got called on. Skierback there instantly to steal that ball. Gives it over to Winkle. Winkle's going to do a nice little pump fake. Allen was open, not able to be seen, though. Skierback gets the hold of that. Goes for that three. It's going to be no good. Swatted out of bounds by number 21, Hayden Swanee. And I think they're going to call it Ramblers ball. Yes, they are. .29 seconds flat left here in the third. And ball almost stolen, ends up landing in the hands of Skierback. He's going to give over to Winkle. Winkle's going to throw for a three. Overshoots it just a smidge. Failed pass, ends up back in the hands of Winkle. Cam goes tumbling down on one side. Winkle gets a hold of it. Cam's back up, gets it. Skierback for the three. Redemption three, in and good. 49-22 with 6 seconds left in the third. 5, 4, 3 put up by number 3. No good. Rebounded by Skierback. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. I really don't have much to say for this one, so we'll see you back after this break. Brought to you by L&J.
Welcome to Twisted Cow.
Alrighty, we're going to get a quick replay of that three-point made by Braden Winkle. Yeah, as you can see, he gets a hold of that, almost no hesitation like we've seen with Cam earlier. Up, good, and drains that. So, like I said earlier, we've seen that with Cam where it bounced out of the hands of Ealing, and Cam just somehow, by a miracle, got a hold of that, looked. It's like, oh no, and just instantly put it up. And we just seen that with Winkle, although this time the pass was intentional. But he was able to get a hold of that look, see that he needed to put it up, and got it up when needed. 49-22 right now is going to be the score. We got the fourth quarter coming up, the last quarter, last 8 minutes of the game. McBain up by 27, my bad. Up by 27, it's going to be Rangers ball, starting this off, and Cooper's going to get a hold of this. Gets it over to Lucas. Lucas kind of does like some little spin move, gets it over to Gabe. Gabe for that three. Goes in and sits there and just spins for a second before it finally falls in. Just the anticipation of just waiting for that shot. Cam's going to get a hold of that. Drives all the way down. No good. Gets his own rebound. Turns around. Gives it to Skierback. Skierback to Winkle. Winkle hopefully that's setting up. Try to set up something. Ealing. Skierback. Skierback getting it swatted out of his hands by Lucas. And Skierback seemed a little frustrated about that one. He didn't shoot or anything. He just had it, looked up, pump faked a minute, and Lucas out of nowhere just came up from behind him and just swatted it. And it bounds on the Trojans, obviously. It's going to be McBain's ball. Gives it over to Cam. Cam for that three. Oh, so close. It bounced off the rim, came back up, and from my angle, it looked like it was going to go in. Bit of a fight between, not like an actual fight, but a bit of a struggle for that ball between Ealing and I think that was Ben DeYoung. And as I was talking to Tommy earlier, if Ealing and Ben DeYoung are on the court at the same time, tensions may be high between the two. And earlier, I think it was in the second quarter, I want to say, they fouled on each other like within 5 seconds apart. First shots by Ealing, I think, are going to be up and no good. Yes, they are. They're going to pull out DeYoung and they're going to throw in Hayden. I think Manton's coach is also saying that bit of high tensions between the two is like, all right, let's stop this from getting physical and just pull them out. Second shot's up and good. McBain 50, up by 25 now. Well, it's 7-12 left in the game. I think that's Talon. Yes, that's Talon with the ball right now. He's gonna put up a shot. No good. He's gonna get his own rebound. He's gonna try to put up another shot. He does like a, I don't know how to really describe it, so I'm just going to say like a dolphin dive off to the side. From this angle, it looked like he was close, but judging by where the ball ended up going, it was off by like a solid foot or two. He was also almost tripped by, I'm not sure who. And, it looks like Carter Murphy's out too. I think he's out for, Carter Murphy's out for, I think that's Ealing? No, not Ealing. Coochie. He's out for Coochie. Carter Murphy is. Haven't seen him out this game yet. First shot's no good. Second shot is good, I think it was, or maybe both were. I'm not quite sure. We're going to get a timeout. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. I think it may be 30-second. We're going to keep it here for this one. 30-second timeout. So I'm starting to have a feeling like it's going to be another one of those instances like it was in the second quarter where Manton had, at the very beginning, they were doing good. They were able to get multiple points, and then they just stopped. And then they did it again. And then they stopped again. And then they did it again. And it's starting to look like that's what's happening. Like, they weren't doing good, but then out of nowhere, they just started putting shot after shot after shot after shot. And they made, I want to say, 2 of the 3 they put up. Score right now, 50-27 with 7 minutes left in the fourth. And sorry if things are a bit loud. We have the buzzer and the band going at the same time, and we're directly underneath one of the scoreboards. So that buzzer is right there in our faces. I mean, McBain's ball. Pretty sure that timeout was called by McBain. Excuse me. Ealing with the ball now. Tries to do a little bottom pass over to Murphy. It's going to be no good. It's going to almost go out. Saved. Saved again after it almost goes out. Skierbeck's going to get a hold of this. Ball swatted out of his hands. He saves it again, and this time he trips over himself. I think he's just trying to watch where he's going, make sure he doesn't run into anybody. So when you're watching where you're going, dribbling, and trying not to trip over yourself all at the same time, you're going to do one of the 3. Either mess up your dribble, run into somebody, or trip over yourself. And it looks like it was going to be the latter of the 3. Lucas with the ball right now. Gets that over to Cooper. Cooper gets it over to Hayden. I don't think he's going to make that one. It's going to get rebounded by Winkle. Or somebody else got the rebound and gave it to him. I'm not quite sure. I just seen Winkle with the ball. He gives it over to Cam. Cam over to Murphy. He's going to give it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck over to Ealing. Ealing. Nice little pump fake. Gives it to Cam. Cam's going to sit there, do a nice little pump fake. Dribble around for a bit. Another one. Gets it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck tries to give it to Winkle. A bit of confusion. A bit of issues. And we got about 3-4 players on the floor going for it all at once. And Eling's just getting a bad rap after today. Or at least tonight. Talon, even though the whistle was already blown, he still picked up the ball and then chucked it at the ground, right next to Eling's head, right next to Ealing. So, just tensions are high in general with team. I'm seeing more of that here in the fourth quarter. Like more people are getting more aggressive. And for McBain, we got Thomas for Skierbeck. I think this is the first time Brody has not been in this game. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I may be wrong. Excuse me. All right. Ealing shooting 2. 5:53 left in the fourth. No idea what happened. I'm sorry. I was busy coughing, hacking my brains out. We got 50-27 is the score. McBain leading. 2 shots up. Good. Almost so clean that you couldn't even see the net move. That was really good. 51-27. I don't want to do the math right now. Let's see how far up we are, so I'm just not going to. That shot's a little short, hits the rim. Ealing throws up the shot, gets his own rebound, and then gives it to Cam. Cam, nice little jump pass over to Carter. Carter does a pivot, at least what I thought was a pivot, and they're going to call it travel. Maybe he lifted up his foot, his pivot foot. I didn't quite see. But when you jerk yourself forward like that and you put in like a little too much force, you could just accidentally lift up your foot. And I think that's what happened. And the ref just was somehow able to catch that. And it's like, oh, wait, that's not allowed. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Shot no good again. And a bit of confusion. And Hayden does not look very happy about that one. Or maybe he was. I couldn't tell. It just looks like. Maybe he was. He's getting a chance at the 3-throw line, so. 5:33, 51-27 left in the 5:53 left in the game. Scores 51-27. McBain. First shot's up, and it's good. 51-28. Some subs, but it looks like one's going in for shooter. And the refs are trying to communicate that. Bit of confusion for a minute. I think everything's solved. Second shot. It's going to follow the same fate. Up being good. We're going to get shot or sub for shooter. Thomas now gonna be throwing this in for McBain. They had to stop the game just so they can do that quick sub out. Thomas now giving that to Cam. Cam on the very, Cam on the very edge of the court, working his way up, gives it to Thomas. Thomas to Ealing. Ealing to Winkle. Winkle for the three is gonna be no good. A struggle for that rebound. We got about 5 people on that one. They're gonna call the jump, and they're gonna give it to. Oh, they're going to give it to the Trojans. I kind of thought that was going to be McBain, judging by the crowds and the bench's reactions. Turns out I was wrong about that one. All right. Gabe sitting in the corner with Cam right there in front of him, looking for something. 3-point shot put up by Lucas Letts. It's up, and I do believe that's going to be good. Allen gets it over to Ealing. He's going to give it to Murphy. Murphy's going to put up that layup, up and good. 53-32. McBain only up by, I think that's 21. Yes. Yeah, up by 21. Gabe gives that ball over to Talon. Talon's just going to kind of set up this offense. He's going to drive. Met by a wall of Ramblers, goes down, comes back up, shoots it a little short. Winkle's going to get that rebound. He's going to just drive, met by a wall. Tries to give it to Ealing. They're going to say it's out on Trojans, I think that is. That's Jacob Brunick and Kyle Zoo in for Cam Engelwright and Carter Murphy. And I think this is the first time Brunick's been out all game. Yeah. I don't think I've ever, maybe I have seen Brunick out and I just haven't noticed. But notice this time. And they got Brendan Cucci sitting over there at the table just ready to come in. Wait until the next whistle. And Cooper for, or no, my bad, Talon went down, came back up instantly on Manton, and a lot of players just fallen. Kyle just hit the deck. Gonna get a timeout, I think this is. At least I think that's what that was. They're doing 30 seconds. I'm just going to keep it here for this one. Manton's got a whole new team coming out. 5 fresh people out at the bench before that timeout, so they're all ready to come out. Brendan Cucci, he was waiting at the table too. He was ready to work his way out here and get playing too. And sorry, things are a bit loud. I got the buzzer and the band going again. Sorry if I keep saying Trojans, I mean the Rangers. I'm a bit confused tonight. Apologize for that. Thank you to Cole Engelwright for pointing me out on that one. I probably would never have noticed. All right, anyways, Cucci's back in, and the Rangers have a whole new set of people out. Brunick gets a hold of that, gives it over to Cucci. Cucci loses it. Coach does not seem very happy about it. It's going to be Rangers ball. Not Trojans, the Rangers. Like I said, sorry if I called them the Trojans earlier in the game. I don't know how many times I did, or if I did more than just that one time. Ball's going to go out. Still going to be Rangers. I'm struggling tonight. Sorry if I get names and stuff wrong. Kenyon had the ball. Stolen by Jacob, I think that is. Jacob's able to keep a hold of that after fighting for it for a minute. Gives it over to Cucci. Cucci gives it over to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it back to Cucci. Cucci's going to go around, changes his mind, gives it to Dezoo. Dezoo's going to give that over back to Winkle. And Diego Reyes Armenta is at the table ready to come on in. Brunick to Kyle. Dezoo. Dezoo gives it to Cucci. Cucci gives it to Ealing. Ealing back to Cucci. Cucci back to Ealing. Has a little game of catch between the two of them. Gives it over to Brunick. Brunick to Winkle. Winkle now to Dezoo. Now Dezoo setting up the offense. Changes that mind of his. Gives it over to Brunick. Brunick gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it to Cucci. Cucci gives it to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it to Brunick. And it looks like they're just running the same thing over and over. Just passing it around, moving around, trying to find someone. They can't find a gap. Just keep passing around the ball, holding on to it. They got 2:35 left in the fourth. 53-32. Still up by 21. And the Rangers just struggling to keep a hold of this. Shot put up, no good. And Jacob's going to go down for a minute, stays down for a second, comes back up. Kyle gets a hold of that. He's going to put it up and good, 55-32. Rangers with the ball now, and they're slowly starting to fall behind with 2:15 left in the game. Zoo gives that over to Winkle after either a steal or a failed shot attempt. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to get a whistle. We're going to get Diego and Josiah Kurdoff coming out. In for Winkle and Ealing. I think this is the first time Winkle's been out or has been off the court this entire game. Timeout possibly. I'm not quite sure how long and what's going on. We got 2 minutes left in the fourth. I'll see you after this break.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
Alrighty, we are back. 2 minutes left in the fourth. 55-32. Looks like we're still in timeout. No, we're not. We're out of timeout now. Alrighty. Diego and Josiah are now out too. Winkle and Ealing being able to sit down, take a break. Probably going to stay on the bench for the rest of the game. Only got 2 minutes left, and we're up by 23. All right, Cucci's going to be throwing in the ball for the Ramblers now. Rangers on defense for this one. Gives it over to Jacob. Jacob's going to put up a shot instantly. It's going to get that one. 57-32. Rangers for a three. And it's good. 57-35. 1:45 left in the fourth. Saw the 4s and 5s. And Cucci puts in a pass. Looks like it was intended for Diego. Not there, though. And we're going to get another buzzer. Oh, for Trojans. We're going to get a sub for not Trojans. Rangers. We're going to get subs for McBain. It's going to be Zeke in for Cucci. Haverkamp for Cucci. Trojans. Yeah. No. Rangers ball. Rangers. I don't know why I'm messing up tonight. 3-point shot put up. Almost gets stuck. Stays there for a split second before finally falling out. Bunch of confusion by the looks of things. Just people going all over the place. Josiah's going to get a hold of that, although number 22, who I don't see on the junior varsity team, so the JV team, goes flying out, and he's going to be shooting too. Like I said, I don't see him on my roster here, so I can't give you a name. He may be pulled up from a lower grade or a higher grade. Or pulled up from a lower grade or pulled down from the varsity. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing him. So first shot's going to be up and no good. Second shot's no good. Rebounded by Zeke. Given to Kyle. Kyle just keeps doing spin moves to juke out his defender. Gives it to Diego. Diego's giving it to Brunick. Brunick gives it to Kurdoff. Kurdoff's a little stuck there. Gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp now gives it over to Diego. Diego gives it to Dazoo. Dazoo now looking. Eventually head towards center. The Rangers just struggling to keep them contained. Kurdoff able to throw that out before he goes down. Comes back up. Jacob gives it to him. He's going to go for that three. Just a little short. Haverkamp's going to get that rebound, though. He's going to put it up in good. 59-35. Up by 24. We got 35 seconds left in the game. I have my doubts Pretty sure McBain's going to have this one. As their struggle at the very edge of the court. Somehow they didn't go out. Three's put up. Too high. Banks right off. Haverkamp gets that. Gives it over to Zoo. Once again, the Rangers are just going to have the struggle keeping a hold of this one. And everybody's slowing down their pace. They're probably just going to run the clock out. We got 6 seconds left. Zeke, thinking about it, decides not to do it. Diego now has this. 1-0. 35 Rangers, 59 McBain. McBain winning this one by 24. That's going to be your final score, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex Austin. Thank you to Cole Engelwright for running all of our commercials and everything. And thank you to Reed McLain for running camera. I will see you in the varsity game and after this live stream.